Hello, this is Krillin. Welcome to episode 36 of my Let's Play Dragon Age Origins, where we are playing Carillion, a roguish individual doing his thing. We are just coming to Orzammar. We could probably now turn and go do other stuff,
me,
but
do you have a moment?
why not continue
Greetings
where we are?
and welcome to Garen Garrison's luxury goods shop. Wow, there are a lot of you. And I've never seen one of those before. The things they come up with. What was I saying?
Have a look at my shop.
Right. Yeah, I have some lovely things here. Lyrium enhanced, of course.
I can't get it. I'll have to buy that eventually. The Red Thorn. That would be better. 1 health for regeneration in combat would be amazing. Plus 30% backstab. That would be amazing if I could ever save up to 148 gold. But I probably won't. There's some really nice stuff for him here. I want the gift. The gift. And the gift. Because we should have the gifts. Dagna.
You look like you're not from around here.
Can I help you?
I've been trying forever to find someone who really knows the surface world. I don't suppose you've heard of something called the Circle?
Yeah, she's a senior enchanter.
Oh, my lady, it's an honor. I've never met an actual mage. Is it true you can manipulate nature's forces with your mind? Like you were born with lyrium in your veins?
Don't let the glamour fool you, child. Wielding magic is a dangerous occupation, and a great responsibility.
Aren't there any mages?
Of course not. Haven't you read First Enchanter Cathalin's treatise concerning dwarfs and the non-heritability of magic? He tested dwarfs from 20 bloodlines and found they couldn't perform any level of spell casting, regardless of lyrium exposure or time on the surface. The Circle speculates that lyrium in the stone shields us from spiritual influences, and over time made us immune to them.
What do I want to say? So, what do you want with the Circle, I guess?
I want to go to the Circle to study.
I assure you that desire will depart the moment you arrive.
I don't want to do magic. No dwarf can cast spells, but I don't see why I shouldn't study it. It would be a valuable exchange. Orzammar would learn of one of the great natural forces of the surface. And the Circle gains direct access to our knowledge of lyrium smithing.
I can tell them.
That would be wonderful. My name is Dagna, daughter of Janar of the Smithcast. Tell them I've already begun reading the Tevinter Imperium's Forticum Kadab, and it's just fascinating. Did you know the Imperial Magister Lords once had genealogies of every human family known to produce a mage child? Oh, I'll go pack my bags right now. I'll be waiting by my father's shop.
Yeah, he'll love that. Not at all. What is this? The diamond quarter? Okay.
Does that lead out to the deep roads? I hear they're crawling with darkspawn.
I missed what she said. Okay. We can't go that way. It is time for the diamond quarter, I guess. Is there anything back here that I want to play around with? Nope. Just a random alley.
Huh.
Hey. Woohoo!
Yes.
I'm gonna steal from all the nobles. All the nobles. We're paying for an army, and you gotta pay whether or not you want to. When I played things other than Rogue, I've had Liliana, like. Oh, you received an item. What did we get? Lesser Ice Salve. Whatever. Steal from all the nobles. What do we get? Frozen lightning. Okay. Who are you?
You have come at a difficult time. Orzammar is ailing for want of a king.
What did I get from you? Ah! Healing potion. That's good. Thank you for funding our thing.
News
I think I've already
of the
stolen
hour.
from you.
Support Lord Balin at
And
your
not yet
peril.
taken from you.
Evidence suggests Lord Balin considering wife.
More healing potion. Awesome. So,
All right.
worst comes to worst, you can just, and you don't do the, if you do this, you know, first, you can always just steal your potions.
This has dragged on too long. It's an insult to King Endrin's memory.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, they told me don't do that. Oh, she's a yellow.
News of the hour. 2 more
For
clans
such a
endorsed
short
Lord
people, they
Balin
do
as
rather
the new
like their
king.
buildings.
Change
Oh.
is inevitable, and it must come quickly.
And I'm off.
Cool, got that, whatever it is. And we'll come into here. We'll see what we can get. Probably should have saved. We will quick save. Just in case.
Yes.
It won't let me steal from her. Okay, I succeeded. I'm like, why wouldn't it let me steal from her? What's a little theft between Grey Warden and the entire Dwarven nobility? What is this? Tunneling thieves. Okay. Is there often tunneling thieves? That seems odd. This tunneling thief is has a wall. But these guys don't even seem to have armor. You guys are some of them seem to be much more equipped than others.
I suppose that could have been worse.
Oh, we have some leveling going on.
By the ancestors.
Good on you, Warden.
All right.
Yeah,
You
I
caught
don't
them
care
in
about
the
Silverite Ruins.
And I'm off.
Guess desperate times drive people
Money.
strange things.
Huh.
Okay, let's deal with you. 36 seems to be probably enough for you to get anything you want. I think I want you to have Death Blow. Getting more of your stamina so that you can do stuff would be good. Nothing here. Where did they come from? There's like no hole in the ground, they just kind of appeared.
Yes.
Very weird. Oh look, a chest. We found a random Dwarven love letter. Just ignore me. Looting
All right.
the Dwarven capital. Seems a bit silly, but we are, again, trying to pay for a war to save them all. Among the boxes is a small glass phylactery. The area is naturally cold, dark shapes slip around. I'm gonna take it. Am I getting backstab? Okay. Do that. Do that.
Surely you're too.
You know what? I need more damage.
Prepare to be crushed.
Oh wow, she died. You need to drink a potion. You do that. And it has a bunch of armor, so armor penetration would be really good. Drink that. Like, not even good at hitting. It'd be a lot faster if I had the duelist you can hit better thing. Oh, that should be it. You do the regenerating burst.
Lovely crunchy noises.
You heal him. You drink a potion. Oh, I paralyzed it. Yes. Oh wow, I still can hit when it's paralyzed, but you know.
Must have victory.
Deep inside this. Another potion. We're gonna win. This is another hit or two. Wow. Scrap of paper and 2 gold. What is this codex entry? Interesting. Don't worry, test the valve. No reach for fate to escape. That was weird. I'm not sure about the dwarves if they have random files that summon uber monsters. I think that would not be something you would want to just leave lying around in the kitchen. Okay, let's go through here.
The prince values your support, Warden.
I was hoping for money.
No one enters the prince's estate without an invitation.
Yeah, but I was thought I could talk to a dude here, I thought. Oh, this is Balin's estate. This is the royal palace, it's not Harrowmont. I think it's Harrowmont's palace is where I can go. Or where I have to go to meet Harrowmont's guy. I'm gonna go with Harrowmont. That's who I go with. He's my go-to guy. So that is what we're gonna do. We are stealing from all the nobles. I don't care. I don't care, I tell you. The assembly. Let's go in here. There was another noble there. I just didn't want to sit here for a report to do it. Vartag.
Warden, welcome. It is always a blessing for Orzammar to host your order. I am Vartag Gavorn, top advisor to our good Prince Balin. What news do you bring?
I need aid in the butt.
Yes, the treaty. I've seen it in the Shaper's libraries. Now the difficulty is that the treaty only compels our king, and we are sadly lacking one of those right now.
Can I talk to Balin?
You must understand, Harrowmont hides behind his good reputation while sending spies and assassins. Balin can't know who to trust. It's been like a knife in the heart for Balin to see so many of his father's men stand with the usurper.
I thought Indrin supported him.
That hurts worst of all. That Harrowmont would take advantage of the dying king's delirium to plant such poisonous suspicions against his own son. After that, you understand why Balin cannot trust the word of a stranger, however reputable that stranger might be.
Oh, then I guess I gotta see Harrowmont.
Wait. We must be cautious about whom to trust. But perhaps we could find a way. Haramont has engaged in a campaign of bribery and coercion to ensure that every house serves him. But if a neutral party, a stranger, were to approach certain key members, perhaps with irrefutable evidence of Haramont's deception...
Irrefutable evidence? Which I suppose you have?
I'm certain my Lord Prince would show his gratitude.
What kind of evidence?
Haramont promised the same portion of his estate to two different Deshers, Lady Dace and Lord Helmy. Haramont can't possibly grant it to both of them, but they won't find out until after the vote is cast. I have copies of the promissory notes Haramont gave each of them. Once they see those, they should both reconsider their votes.
I'll think about it.
Don't expect this offer to last. If my prince hears you swore allegiance to his enemy, he won't be so friendly next time. I will be here if you change your mind.
Can we go in here?
The assembly is in session. Enter quietly if you wish to observe.
Your mind has gone to dust if you think we would pass such a writ. Half our houses would go broke without the service trade.
The proposal is only effective until we have a king to ensure we are respected by the surfacers.
Leaving you conveniently positioned to take over all contracts. I'll see your head on a pike first.
Deshers, lords and ladies of the assembly. I've already doubled the guard to prevent violence. Must I summon more?
Steward Bandalore, Balin's sympathizers are tying our hands with trivialities. They may as well open us to the sky.
I suggest we put the matter to a vote.
And I suggest you have a taste of my family's mace.
Enough! The assembly is in recess until the members can regain control of their emotions.
Not going well. Not going well for them.
Stone-forsaken fools and dusters. I'm sorry. This is the assembly of the clans. Only Deshers and occasional guests of state are allowed in.
You don't recognize a Grey Warden?
Forgive me. I am so exhausted. I completely forgot about the message from the gate guard. Welcome to Orzammar, Warden. I hope you can forgive our unrest. The loss of our king has hit us hard. Respect for your role is great, but you won't receive a proper hearing until we have a king on the throne. I must admit, Warden, I am at a loss myself. It lies with Prince Balin or Lord Haramont, and they are slow to trust anyone in these uncertain times. Dulin Ferender, Haramont's man, can be found at the Haramont estate. Vartag Gavorn, Prince Balin's second, is often here in the assembly. I only wish there was more I could do for you.
Yeah, I'd already heard that. Well,
yes.
Continue on to Haramont. And we will see what we can see. We're getting like dinky items, I'm sure, but hey, a dinky item is better than no item. The shape rate. We have a mission here.
Thief! Who would dare take from the memories?
Are you with that warrior girl who's always here?
Okay.
Warden, I'm outraged. A thief in the shape rate. What have we been reduced to?
Did you go look at him?
I did. He was bald, with the most garish brand across his head. Almost like he took pride in being castless. Imagine! He's probably in the slums somewhere. As if he'd find a buyer for a stolen tome in Dusttown. They couldn't know the value.
Okay, well, we have to try to get that.
When I last walked this hall, Endrin was king and Orzammar was at peace. The memories often speak of the swiftness with which change overtakes us. But it is different to see it firsthand. I apologize, Warden. I should not burden a stranger with such thoughts. I am Zebor, the Shaper of Memories.
How do you know who I am?
The Grey Warden's visit has been recorded in the memories, along with all who accompany you.
Let's talk about Orzammar.
Ask, and I shall do my best to answer.
No more questions.
Your presence has
Maybe
been
he's not who I
recorded in the
talked to.
memories. I wish you well.
I don't feel like getting all of that at the moment. In theory, there should be like some knowledge stuff here. There's Orda. Let's see if I...
Oh, pardon me. Were you looking for a particular volume? Not that I could really help. I don't know the libraries very well. I'm just doing some research.
Sounds important. Looking for help?
Not exactly, but... I'm looking for any birth records from the old Orton Tig. It fell in the last blight, and my mother's family claims to be related. If I'm an Orton, it means I'm noble. I'd have my own house, a seat in the assembly. Unfortunately, any records would be buried in the Tig's ruins, somewhere in the deep roads.
I can try to find them for you.
You're from the surface. What do you know about fighting Darkspawn? There aren't even any expeditions planned until they settle this election. Otherwise, you need special permission from the Assembly, or some Great Lord.
I'm a Grey Warden.
A Grey Warden? Mother always said that if anyone could find the Tig, it was the Wardens. I hear Prince Balin and Lord Harrowmont have both been sending out small teams these days. Yes, if you can find the Tig in any records, that could do it. That could prove I'm a noble. If you could. Maybe now that you're looking. It's almost too much to hope.
I'll see what I can do. I got, like, knowledge and stuff here. Here's a book. Okay. You want to get all these because random bonus experience for just clicking on something is pretty good. Even if you don't feel like going and reading all of the codex entries, it's still good to have. $150 experience just running around finding random books. Oh, we have a level up. No, not that. I want to give you a 30 willpower and a 12 con. You need to survive. You go down too fast. Okay, so you have Fireball. Could do Inferno, but... We'll go towards that. Get that. Something else around here? There's a chest. Cool, and the gloves of diligence. Wow. They're heavy gloves. Okay, that explains. I'm like, +4 armor. Heavy gloves. Much heavier than what I wear. But that'd be good for Sten, because Sten can't use their shield or anything. Not that we really take him anywhere.
Alright.
But on the other half kind of chance we ever did would be useful. Okay. It has to be you that I need to talk to.
When I last walked this hall, I apologize, Warden. I should not burden us. The memories record all. They are how we know to which family a child owes life, how we trace lost Tigs. They ensure we forget nothing of our past, good or bad.
Let's talk about Ozamar.
Ask, and I shall do my best to answer.
Come on, I want to get someone in here.
According to our legends, 7 brothers founded our empire. The youngest, Bloadlik, was the wisest and was chosen king. His children formed the noble caste. The eldest, Giachet, trained his sons to defend their king. They became the warrior caste. Shatgyar founded the artisans. Orzatyar forged our first swords. It was Orzammar who dug the mines that became our city's foundations. The twins Koapar and Noct both founded trading houses, but Noct was wounded in battle. On his recovery, he swore to serve his brother's sons.
What about the casteless?
The casteless descend from criminals and those repudiated by their own families. or who chose to go to the surface and live by human laws. They have no ancestors to guide them, and no families to claim them. They should not have been born. Their parents defied their shame and brought cursed children into the world. It's better they die young.
That's kind of harsh. Seems pretty easy for you to dismiss them.
Their births are not recorded in the memories. In Orzammar, they do not exist. Is there something more pleasant you wish to discuss?
No.
Your presence here has been recorded in the memories. I wish I knew what significance it has.
So...
Disgusting. Someone stole from the Shaperate. The memories have never seen... Yes, that's the attitude of...
I already know. I'm upset at you guys.
Perhaps you should stand over there instead.
Why am I not getting someone that lets me... for some reason I can't get the guy his... Did I lose the mission? About... Maybe I didn't have to go back and re-talk to that guy about having the Church of the Light here, the chant, whatever. Could be that happened before everything crashed and burned, and so I don't have it anymore. Oh well, we'll get it back. We can do that.
Even I could shatter from this height, surely.
Flowing gold. So royal one.
Lord Balin is the voice of change and defense. Lord Harrowmont.
Oh, here we go, House Harrowmont.
Of the hour, Lord Balin promises radical changes that will offend the ancient paragons. Have our traditions no value?
Okay. So let's see. We have a butler, we have a guard, a couple random nobles hanging out. Doolin. I think that's who I need to talk to.
I heard there was a Grey Warden here. I am Doolin Forrender, second to Lord Harrowmont, King Endrin's own choice as successor. Word is spreading that the surface may suffer a blight. It is shameful we are not in a better position to help.
I would speak with Lord Harrowmont.
In an ordinary time, Lord Harrowmont would be honored to meet you. Unfortunately, we've already caught more than one of Balin's spies approaching Harrowmont under a pretense of friendship. So I'm afraid I won't be able to take your word. If you want to speak to Harrowmont, you will need to prove he can trust you.
I can tell you that Bartag wants me to besmirch his reputation.
I see. Well, it hardly increases my confidence to hear that you went to him first. I assume you refused?
I'm looking for a better offer.
If you want Lord Harrowmont's assistance, first you'll have to prove he can trust you.
And... how can I prove it?
That's a generous offer. If you mean it, you might attend the proving today. The Deshers take it very seriously. And unfortunately, Balin found some way to blackmail or intimidate House Harrowmont's best fighters into stepping down.
So go in his name.
It would certainly make your loyalties loud and clear. Balin would never work with anyone who humiliated him in that way. Harrowmont would have no fear of meeting with you then.
Sounds good.
Excellent. The arena is located off the Commons. Talk to the Proving Master and tell him you're entering Lord Harrowmont's roster. The key fighters we lost were Guidon and Baisel. You can look for them in the fighters' preparation chambers behind the ring. And be sure it's before the fights begin. After the first bout, no one may change the roster. If you need to find me again, I will wait in the Tapster's Tavern off the Commons. There is no better place to hear gossip. Perhaps even word of your victory.
I'm tempted to pickpocket him, but I will not. Yet. I wonder if I can get into areas back here. Doo-doo-doo.
All right.
Oh yes, money. totally ignore me running through your house.
Yes.
It's not very realistic, but I'm okay with it.
You must be under great strain with the blight upon the land. I will pray to the stone for you.
Which is why I need donations.
Going.
All the donations. Did I see more? How do I get in there? I have to be able to get in there because... Oh, right there. Duh.
Yes?
Never mind. We'll take that. Okay. I'm sure he'll trust me much more after I've looted his house. Totally the way to go. Can I go in here? Come on. Does the guard literally just watch me walk up, pick the lock, and then wander in? You'd think that would be something they said you can't do. Not that there's anything in here apparently to take, but... Okay, well... We must now head for the proving grounds. We'll get there and then we'll probably end the video. It's getting late, and we're already over half an hour. So...
It'll be 2 years tomorrow.
Go back to the commons. And we'll go from there. Before we go in, Garen.
Have you seen my... I'm only asking because you never know who's going to get hungry.
You're right.
Oh, I was hoping you wouldn't notice. Most people don't anymore. Or maybe they're too polite to mention it. I had a little incident a few years back. Too much time with the raw lyrium ore, you know. Maybe it was a bad vein. I cut myself and the dust got straight in the blood. Since then, it's been a little hard for me to concentrate. Except when forging. Then I'm straight as an arrow. Best work you've ever seen. Look around the shop. See for yourself.
Okay. Really, I'm just here to sell, but... I would like that. I did not get enough gold probably to get that, though. That can get sold. Both of those can get sold. That can get sold. That can get sold. That one's pretty good. This can go away. That can go away. That can go away. That one 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 can go away. Okay. So, we will head to the proving ground. And then...
Why does the Swamp Witch still travel with the Great...
Once we...
You are of the opinion that I should not be?
I am curious. It seems as if it has little reason to stay.
The same could be said of you. There is no control rod commanding your presence, Gollum.
I have no history and thus no purpose. The same cannot be said for the Swamp Witch. Its purpose is simply unknown.
Keep asking questions and I shall turn into a bird. I can do that.
I have no fear of birds.
Oh, I didn't say you were afraid. I would simply hover out of reach. Hovering. Waiting until...
Enough! I shall be silent.
Excellent choice.
Okay. Anyways, so we'll get in here, and then we'll pick up in the Proving Ground next time. I'm probably just going to go through all of Orzammar. And before we go anywhere else. So, like and subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave. Otherwise, I will talk to you later. Adios.